Hey everybody out there, Coach Dan Long with Get Lean in 12, and we are live. And today I have a personal story that I want to share with you. Can you see this here? You see that? See at the bottom it says Nicole and Dan's fairy tale. This is a picture of when I proposed to my wife right in front of the Disney Castle in Orlando, Florida at midnight on New Year's Eve. Now, Nicole and I have been together for we've been together 10 years. We've been married for 7 years, okay? And this was a fairy tale because not only did I propose to her at Disney, was her favorite place, right? It's been a fairy tale because we've been together for 10 years and we're still going strong, doing great, right? This is an amazing time of my life that we have here in the living room that we want to, we cherish these moments, right? When we get married, we cherish the moments of when we have these huge things that happen in life that help us triumph. Now, you can see this picture over my shoulder here. This is in our living room. This is one of the most important pictures that we have because it reminds us not only of how special our relationship is, but it also reminds us of what we looked like 10 years ago. Now, some of you are married out there. Some of you are in relationships. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you because remember the day when you got married? Remember the day when you started dating your loved one? Remember what you look like? Do you look like you did back then? Do you? Because if you don't, I'm letting you know that's a serious problem, and you can't let your relationship and you can't let marriage stand in the way of you and your health. Now, if you want to look like the day that you did in that wedding dress, if you want to look like the day that you did in that suit or that tuxedo, then you got to listen up, okay? 5 years, 10 years, before you know it, belly fat starts to accumulate, right? Why? Because we get comfortable. It happens in life. It does. Why? Because you no longer have the chase. You don't have to try to find your loved one, right? Now you're comfortable. You already landed your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend, and now you just feel comfortable. So you feel like you can eat more. You feel like you can do more things freely, and it starts to get a hold of you if it gets out of hand because the comfortable becomes a problem. Now, if you want to look like the day that you did, and this picture, I love this picture. It actually is one of the greatest moments of my life because when I found my bride, I wanted to do everything I could to make sure that she realized that I loved her. You know, one of the things that she told me, she goes, just stay healthy. Now, I am going to be 100% honest. I didn't always stay true to that. I had a time in my life where I was almost 40 pounds overweight. The doctors were blowing up my phone telling me all these different things that I had to be doing because, why? Because my blood pressure was through the roof. My cholesterol was through the roof. I wasn't giving my wife what she asked me. I should have been listening and I didn't. I started eating. I started drinking things I shouldn't have been drinking. I was doing things all the time, but it's not. The thing is if you do it once in a while, that's one thing. But if you do it consistently all the time, your body is going to remind you really fast that, you know what? You're no longer 21. You're no longer the day that you got married. You're no longer the day that you got in your relationship. You're getting older. So if you're over the age of 40, I want to let you know at this link up here, I have something for you in a second that's going to help you get back into that wedding dress. Look like the day you did when you were in that tuxedo. Okay? But you have to start. Now, the key to happiness is it starts with you. It starts with the health. It starts with everything that you need to do to make yourself the best you. So I want you to think about the day that you got married. I want you to think about the day that you got in the relationship with a loved one. Or if you're dating right now, I want you to think about the day that you started dating the person that you love the most. And what can you give that person? What can you give your family? You can give them the gift of health. And you need specific protocols to be able to do that. You need specific movements that are geared for people that are over the age of 40 like you. I'm 44 years old. My wife's 41. My good buddy Sean, he's 46. He's a grandpa. You're going to see him in a minute. His wife is 57. She's a grandma. They're both in the greatest shape ever. And she fought off colon cancer. Shocking doctors across the globe. You want to look like the day that you got married. I know you do. I know you want to fit back into those dresses and that suit and that tuxedo. Well, you can. You can. What if I told you it only takes 12 minutes a day? Just 12 minutes a day. Well, here live today, I'm telling you, that you can have the dream body that you desire. You can fit back into that dress. You can fit back into that suit or that tuxedo. You too can have the dream body and live vicariously through me, where I was over 40. I'm telling you, I was way overweight and I was miserable, hating life, not able to fit into any of those clothes because I got out of hand. I got comfortable. A lot of us get comfortable. It happens, but it doesn't have to be for the rest of your life. It can all come to a complete stop and completely change your life overnight by using a system that's geared for people like you that are over the age of 40, people like you that want to fit back into that dress and that suit, people that you know that you desire a body and you want it and you deserve it. And today I have an exact system at this link that's going to take you to the over 40 and flat belly solution that's going to help you have the dream body in only 12 minutes a day. Just 12 minutes a day. Now, if you can only do 12 minutes a day, guess what? You're going to get the body. You're going to fit back in that dress. You're going to look like the day that when you got married. You're going to look, I don't care how many years ago it was, you too can be just like that day. You remember dieting, you remember looking the way that you did, and you remember getting into that dress and feeling like you were $1 million. Same thing goes with you men. I know that you want to feel just like you did that day. Well, you can. You're going to use this system. The over 40 ab and flat belly solution is at this link, okay? If you're over the age of 40, this is specifically designed for people like you, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, because you're gonna get the dream body that you desire in only 12 minutes. That's all it takes. These specific protocols, specifically geared and designed for people that need their health back. People who want their health back. People who deserve their health back. People who want to be in the shape that you did when you got married or when you started your relationship. Over 40 ab solution up here, all right, is going to take you to that exact system that will help you get your dream body. Now, if this information inspired you, put a big yes with exclamation marks down below. Do me a favor, say hi. I love to meet everyone from all over the world. Hit a like, hit a heart, hit a share. Make one of your friends feel like they deserve the same thing that you deserve. The dream body is no longer a dream. It is now your reality. The over 40 flat belly and ab solution will help you get your dream body in only 12 minutes. Thank you so much for stopping on this feed with me. Don't forget to say hi, hit that like, hit that heart, hit that share, all right? And keep going strong.